Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna be playing some Blacksmith Master today. This is I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I have it paused right now because I have to kind of ease you into the chaos that's about to happen. But so I've been playing. You can see up at the top left there it says 42 days. Those are not real days. I have probably about 9 hours into it. So depending on what speed you play the game, you could play it at the fastest speed, and of course, you'd be way further than I am. But I like to play on kind of the normal play speed. And I just wanted to go through this and kind of show off the game because I really like it. And like I say in the title, it's simple and fun. It's very simple. There's, it's pretty easy to make a lot of money and get set up in the game. You just have to know how to play management games, I guess. So anyway, let's press play on this. Want to make sure you were ready first. The basis of the game is you are running a blacksmith shop, right? But it's more than that. Like, so you have woodworking. So I've separated mine. Like out here is the chests. Here are your orders. So these are people who have ordered stuff out here. This is your store where you fill the racks and your little cashier sells stuff. This is my end of the day report. You can see it goes up and down. You know, some days I make money, some days I don't. But that is because of, purchases. Like here, I didn't even spend that much in purchases, but just my wages are so high compared to what I'm selling. End of the day, you kind of let it play out. I think it's funny, it stays at midnight up here. It stays at 12 a.m. until everyone's ready. So it's kind of like a way to get a bunch of free time in there, which is funny. But, really quickly, just kind of an overview. This is the warehouse over here. You have a lumber yard. You have mining. I have an iron and a copper and a silver mine right now. And so you send miners out to go get that stuff. They bring it back. You smelt it. You know the drill, right? And then your guys, you store it here, and then you, forge, anvil, all that stuff. So I'm just going to play through it and not try to over-explain it too much because there really is so much to explain. But once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. It's really not. Here's my upstairs. All my workers this is where they rest. This is my design area where people design new technologies. This is a workbench area. I actually do have a basement. I have not done anything with the basement yet because it's a little out of the way. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Here are my employees. You have blacksmiths who you can separate into subgroups. The ones that are making stuff just for merchants, the ones who are making stuff just for the racks in your store, and then the ones who are designing and getting research points to advance your weapons and or whatever it is you're making. Here are your assistants. These are ones who, again, 4 categories actually. I haven't opened that last one, but transfer items. They're basically running stuff from the chests that the blacksmiths put their items into. They're taking them out and giving them to the carts that are out there. This is restock raw resources. Now this guy, he is a freaking beast. This guy's maxed out. And he's super fast. So I like this guy. He only restocks wood. That's all he does. Because they have a weird thing right now where you can't restock ore. Restocking ore is done by the assistants who actually craft the ore, the ones who smelt the ore. For some reason, they're also the ones who go out to the warehouse and grab the ore. I wish he would do it. I wish they would fix that. That's probably my first. It's not my one. It's my first complaint about the game. Is I wish that these guys who run stuff back and forth, the raw resources, would also grab ore. But right now it's these guys. That's why I have so many of them, because it takes so long for them to grab their stuff. But you can see these little icons here. So there are ones making iron, See, iron ingot. Then there are the ones making copper. I have ones making silver. I turned off, I had them making steel before. Oh, actually this one's still making steel. So, you know, these are, they start out as assistants and you can turn them into people who do the smelting. So it's kind of cool. And then we have cashier. I have one cashier. He's the guy who works up at the front. Very charming guy. Oh, and you can change all this stuff too. I could change his name and his outfit and everything, and his beard and his mustache. I could change all that stuff if I wanted to. But, you know, he's an Albert. He'll always be an Albert. Hey, Game Addict, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm just kind of going over this game I got yesterday called Blacksmith Master. I had this on my wish list for a long time. I really was excited about this game. Anyway, continuing down, here's Miner again. Subgroups: iron mine, copper mine, silver mine. I think there's a gold mine later. There's one more mine. I forgot what it is. And I've pretty much divided these up, you know, same amount of people in each mine. And then lumberjack. These are the people cutting down the oak forest. I haven't opened up pine forest yet. You would think that pine forest would be first and then oak would be second. I don't know. But these are the people out cutting down the trees for me and bringing the wood back and all that. I do have this person right here needs to advance. This is their level. So this guy's level 6. Sorry, girl Karen is number 6 or level 6. So what I do is I just add points to the skills between metalworking, carpentry, and design. I'm not going to do design because that's reserved for the people who specifically design. So I'm not going to mess with that. And what I try to do is just even it out, you know. Unless they have something that prevents that. Some of them have flaws that prevent them from doing certain things, but I'll show you that later. Yeah, so that's your management. Here you can hire blacksmiths, assistants, cashiers, miners, lumberjacks. I don't want to hire any more yet, but I'm sure I will. So that was a lot. I just threw all that out there, and but I'm hoping that this will be more than just a live stream. It'll be a little bit of a tutorial on how to play the game. So starting the next day, you can see I got a ton of stuff in my warehouse. There's like almost no way that these guys can get all the stuff out in time before the end of the day. I have so much stuff in there. But you can see I have room for more. There's some stuff I haven't opened yet. All right, now this is a problem right here. This is one of those things, there's a bottleneck, right? And the bottleneck is for all these different metals. I shouldn't have them all right here. But the alternative is to make a new space just for storage. And that would make them travel even farther. So this is fine. And here they're bottlenecked up on the, yeah. So there's a little bit of a bottleneck here. This is kind of the problem I need to solve. Because of course I started out I started out with this stuff, with these anvils and everything, and the blacksmith stuff. So I kept moving it. You know, the store started out this big, that little part right there, and I kept expanding, and then I made an upstairs. Oh, and these people are resting, which is not good. It means they don't have any work to do. And then I have a downstairs down here, which I just opened up. Yeah, a lot to digest. Sorry, I'm throwing a lot out there. But it was kind of like an introduction to what this game is, and then I'm just gonna do a chill stream and just kind of play through it. So the assistant here is gonna level. Again, this is walking speed and bag size. I just try to even it out and here are like the perks that they get. So there's a positive and a negative. Gains 20% more XP, great. Demands a 10% higher wage, not that big of a deal. Unless all of your people do that, then that gets expensive. But the ones that I stay away from is the flaw that I stay away from is walks 20% slower. That's a bad one. All right, here's my design stuff. So I can upgrade one of these items I make. I'm just going to upgrade, let's see. I'm going to do this tomahawk. So that turns it from epic to legendary, which will give me more money for it. So I have a bunch of legendaries here. That's kind of cool. That tinking sound, that clinking and tinking from the blacksmith table is a little annoying. You get used to it, but... Alright, this person is upgrading. I'm going to let them... Okay, so they work on smelting iron ingots. I'm not too worried about their carrying weight, because they can only carry one at a time. So I'm going to just increase his walking speed. Blacksmith. Oh, this one right here. So this is a design only. This one just does design. So I don't want to mess with this stuff. I just want to do design. So I'm just going to boost that. Hey, Mr. Top Hat, how you doing? You can also you can decorate your place. You know, there's like decorations. I don't have any money right now. To kind of pretty your place up to attract more customers. Right now I'm attracting 194 customers a day, and that depends, like it says, number of racks, number of distinct items, all that stuff plays into that. And 194 a day, I can't even keep up with that. You can see my shelves are pretty much empty, which is another thing I need to work on. There's just too many customers, and I need to also fill these orders. So let me, oh, you know what? I don't have any money. I gotta wait till I get some money. And then I'm going to hire some more blacksmiths. Oh, one of these is done. So with this one I made 167 pickaxes, and I got a new blueprint for it. So now let me choose a new job. I don't really care about floor designs. I don't care about paint. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. New blueprints. I always want to open up new blueprints. Also, you want to make a variety of weapons between metal weapons and wood weapons or items. Because here's my wood shop. Nobody's even using it, right? That's another reason I have this bottleneck here. Everyone's making metal items. So now that I've made some wood items there, we should start seeing some people in a little bit here making wood items. We have enough wood. We have tons of wood. All my racks here are all full of wood. Here, this guy's making some wood. There we go. So you want to get a variety of orders because you get to choose your own orders, so that's kind of cool. But I love it. I love this game. It's like a simple management game. It's not too bad. Here's my new blueprint. So what do I want to make? These are the available options. I kind of want to make a silver bracelet because it uses sterling silver, which is a new kind of metal. So that will use up this right here. This is sterling silver. What else did we open up? We opened up... Oh, jewelry counters. Nice. So now I can put a jewelry rack. And you see, I have 25,000 gold again. Like, see how quickly you can go from spending all your money to just making 25 gold back? Like, it's crazy. So we're going to put this right here. This will be my... And I get to assign what I want in it. Of course, silver bracelet's all I have right now. So that will be where the silver bracelets go. And then I can make a smaller jewelry rack, but I'd rather make this big one. Just not even waste time with the little stuff. Currently going back and forth with a customer who's claiming I damaged his oil filter during a simple change, but I took pictures and everything is fine. Oh, man. All right, lurking is fine with me. You got stuff to do. I get it. But I appreciate you lurking even, you know, hanging out. All right. So, like I said, it's a constant back and forth between advancing your items, advancing your people, making sure your customers are happy, making sure items are in the racks. See, it says one of your racks doesn't have any items to display. Well, we're working on that. We're getting there. I made this door over here too. Little things like this, you know, ergonomics. You want to make sure when they're coming out of the warehouse, they can just go straight across in that door. And that's also why I made the downstairs access right there too, so they can go up and down. Now the question is, what do I want to make downstairs? I kind of like having all this stuff right here because they run back and forth. You know, with the ore, so it makes sense to be right there. Man, they do advance quickly though, that is for sure. Blacksmith. Oh, got 2 of them, 3 of them. All right. So this one takes 20% less time to process wood, so they're concentrating on wood. This person, they have no preference on crafting, so I just kind of equal it out. And then this one earns design points 20% faster. They should actually be designing, but oh well. They're doing wood stuff right now. We'll have them do that. If I buy another design table, I'll put them in there. All right, so as you can see, when you know the crafters are done, they throw things in these chests, and then the assistants come by, grab stuff out of the chests, and put them in the appropriate cart or on the proper appropriate shelf. There we go. He finally put a shield down. So now I have a shield for sale. Finally. Let's see. Do I have it on the... No, just on that side. There's a lot of customers in here, though. I wanted to play this... I wanted to start streaming this from... You know, not from day one. Because anyone can jump in and play from day one. I wanted to show you guys a little bit further down. Alright, here is my tree. I'm going to lock a fire pit. No, I'm not going to do that yet. And the reason for that is because I only have 185 of these purple shields. And it takes 400, but you can use these gold shields to act, you know, for that. But I don't want to do that because those I'm going to use later. See? So I'm going to wait till I actually get 400 of these purple shields. Alright, I can upgrade something. Let's do the ladle. That's kind of random. Just picking stuff at random. This one's close. I gotta watch when that one's done. I need to change it out. But yeah, there's a lot to keep track of. Actually, let me hire a new... Well, this thing just ended. So, cash this in. I'll get 27,000 gold. Look at that. And now, I need to pick something else. Do I want gold, or do I want... Oh, here we go. A new blueprint. New blueprints are almost always worth it. Look at that. I made 49,000. And I hardly spent anything. So that's... It goes back and forth. This 49,000 covered all this, you know. It's like any business. So now I just let everyone do their thing. I usually speed it up right here. It gets a little annoying with all this tinging. But they're finishing up their jobs. They don't just leave it for the next day. They actually finish it up. Got one guy down here working OT. Burning the midnight oil. He must be making something intricate. Maybe those silver bracelets. Dude, what are you making? doesn't say. What is he making? I'm glad time doesn't continue. It kind of stops at 12 a.m. Which is funny. You like the ting sound, Sarah? Hey, why aren't you a mod in this? That's you at work when everyone else has left. Seriously, what is going on? Is this guy like, is he bugged? Here, let me check through here. No, I don't want to do that. I wonder if he's bugged. Oh, no. Just as I say that. Okay, he's cooling it off. Let's see what he made. I don't even know what he made. Well, he didn't make a bracelet. Maybe he made one of these goblets. Or maybe that wouldn't... No, it was metal. It might have been that goblet. Anyway, not important. Start next day. Alright, now watch this bottleneck. Everyone comes down here and just stands in line to get their ore. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, I got a new achievement. Make 1,000 copper. Mine 1,000 copper. Oh, speaking of that, let's slow this down. Let's go check out the mines. The mine. So here's this is the iron mine. And you can add stuff like resting places for your people to rest. You can add multiple mine elevators. You can add a crate of drinks so they can actually have something to drink. Better pickaxes, stuff like that. Same with copper and silver. Pretty much the same. A little bit different layout, but you know, I put this stuff down. Actually, I don't think I have a cauldron down here, do I? No, I don't. I never gave them food. Let's see. Cauldron. We'll put that right here. So that'll maximize their, or increase their stamina. Alright, and then the forest is... Now, the funny thing about this forest is I've depleted all the trees. I got a achievement for that. But there's still a lot of wood laying on the ground out here, so they still have to pick all that up and cut it up. So they'll be working for a little while. Look at that pile of wood they have. They'll still be working for a little while, but... Oh, I just heard someone cut down a tree. Wait, how's that possible? It said I depleted it. Maybe some are growing back, I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. Alright, we finished this one. What do we want to choose? Oh, here's another... Let's do this one. I love the ones with the blueprints. New blueprint. What do we want to get? Pots and pans? I think this would be good. These use sterling silver. Oh, I could upgrade it right away. That's cool. And they tell you... Oh, I don't have a mold smelter. What? I need to get a mold smelter? Where is that? Mold? Right there. How do I do that? Progress through the mastery tree to unlock it. Oh, it's down here. Oh, all the way over here is when I can make jewelry? That's crazy. Alright. That'll be later. So I just have this rack here for nothing, basically. I think you removed my privs because I fell asleep and pushed buttons accidentally. That I thought that was on the other channel. I didn't know that was on this channel. That's funny. Sounds like something I would do. But yeah, this is basically just managing people, managing resources, just kind of back and forth. It's like my dream game. I love it. And in this environment too, this like medieval, oh no, I don't want to do that. All design. In this like medieval environment too, it's kind of cool. All right, let's hire a blacksmith. We always need more blacksmiths. So you can look at the hiring table here, and they all have perks and flaws. Heats ingots 50% faster, but earns design points. Well, I'm not going to make him a designer, so he's hired. This one walks 20% slower. No, that is horrible. I'm not doing that. This one, 1% more customers, 20% less design. Who cares? Hired. Assistants. I don't think I need more assistants. These all. Well, that one walks faster, but goes up the stairs more slowly. I'm going to hire this one. Alright. Look at this shop. And I've reached the end of my building limit. But you can do... Oh, peace and quiet. You can do floors as the second floor. Eventually you get up to the fourth floor. I was looking through the tree here. And it looks like you have third floor, fourth floor, oh, fifth floor. Wow. So that's going to get crazy. I'm eventually going to have to move all this up if I make another floor here. Actually, I should put this stuff in the basement. Might be a good idea. Alright, I can advance this cooking pan. So that the advancement there is earned through these designers right here. Actually, I should make a ton more of these. Upgrading my equipment is a huge part of this game. So far, the game looks very interesting and fun. Definitely a good way to kill time. Yeah, that's for sure. Because I've played 9 hours over this weekend, and I don't even know. I saw that number and I was like, what? That's not right. Looks like my inventory is doing really well. Everything is stacked up pretty well. I don't have anyone making sterling silver. Maybe I should do that. Let's see. So you go to assistant, craft. Let's change this guy who's doing iron into sterling silver. Easy as that. He's going to be using this silver from this crate and smelting it into sterling silver. Alright, more advancement. This guy's maxed out here. Oh, he walks 20% slower. This is one of the first guys I got, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. It's kind of satisfying when they all ting on the anvil at the same time, like in rhythm. Alright, so let's start thinking about how I'm going to change this here. Well, when it gets midnight, because you can't move stuff when the people are using it. So when it turns midnight is when I'll switch stuff over. See if I can get another rack in the store. Wall rack? No, I don't like those. Weapon rack. Let's see, what do the weapon racks do? I can put... So that's another thing, is you can click on the rack, it'll tell you what's in that current rack with this check mark. And if there's anything that you don't have on any racks, it'll have a little yellow star that'll tell you that that's not in the store on any rack. See, like this, I don't have any cooking pans anywhere. So... I actually have 2 of these, so we're going to change this one into cooking pans. There we go. Just to make sure you have a variety, you know. I do have 2 shield things here though, but I'm sure once I start making more shields, I'll put a different kind on there. Man, I'll tell you though, it's there's a lot going on. No one's using the woodworking stuff yet. I wish I could make the store. Actually, what I'll probably end up doing is once I get a 3rd floor, I'll move all this crafting stuff to the 2nd floor, and this whole thing will be a store. This will all be shelves and racks and everything. Because if I have 204 people coming in here every day, where are they going to go? You know what I mean? It's kind of crowded right there. Also, you notice these boxes all have zeros on them. That means I have too many assistants helping out. So if I were to go up to the 2nd floor, yeah, look at all of them. They're just hanging out. Oh wait, actually those are my designers. It's midnight. Yeah, a little bit of in the red there on this day. Okay, so let's move these upstairs or to the basement. So click on it, and then I can go down to the basement and put it right there. So my it's a little tedious because you have to do this for every one of them. So my researchers are going to be in the basement. They're literally going to be basement dwellers. This is a long process. And I could just, it's like the green area is the only part they need to access, like to walk through and everything. So I could just double this up, make it a smaller. I think I'll do that. Hey Ian, how you doing? Good to see you. Oops. I don't really have a rhyme or reason why I do some this direction and some this direction, but it works. I think I'll buy a few more of these. There, 2, 3. Now, I need to assign 3 more designers. So, these guys, let's see, does this guy has all right design. He has 3. Oh, he earns design points 20% slower. That's a no. It's no from me, dog. No. No. They all do that. I need to find, where's that one that said earns it? See, I wish there was, this is my other complaint. I wish I could click on one and do the arrow key and go through them all. But you have to close it, go to the next one, close it. No. 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 $25% more. No. Where? Oh, here we go. Earns design points 20% faster. Now, it's kind of sucky because he has really good carpentry. So I don't know if I want to waste him on design, because then I'll have to start building up his design. So I'm just going to pick one of these other people. Oh. This guy has a lot of design. I'm making him a designer. All right, so now I need 2 more. I made 3 more tables. Let's give him those and let's make him a designer. And then I need one more. No. No. Oh, he's so good at that. I hate to waste that. Walks 25% faster. That would be wasted on a designer. Ah, they have 0. How about one of these? This guy's awesome. I got him as kind of like he's max level. Everything is maxed out. He's like a jack of all trades. He's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and make him a designer too. Every once in a while you get these epic workers. And they're pretty cool. Alright, so I have this all set up in the basement. Just working from home and chilling. Well, what better way to do that than watching me play this game, right? Everything else I think is doing pretty well. Let's see. I might move these down to the basement too. Yeah, because eventually this is going to be an entire floor of something, like all anvils or all, you know what I mean, something like that. So, well, I don't know. Maybe I'd be better off making all the smelting downstairs. It's like such a big decision, right? Well, let's start the next day. So you watch all the designers are going to go downstairs to their basement. Goodbye, designers. Oh, that's them. The designers walk more slowly. They get paid by the hour. So yeah, they're all coming down here. They get no light. They just design. They're like the sales team. Alright. This one's done. Awesome. Let's get a new one. I want to get something wood. Let's get this one. Yeah. Because these are all metal and this is wood. I always try to keep one wood at least. Alright, new blueprint. Let's see. What do we want to get next? Man, some of this stuff is so cool. This silver mace, it sells for $6.85. $7.45. I upgraded it. Cool. That should make me some money. Oh wait, look at this. These are the not available ones. These are all the things I have yet to open. Look at that. Bows and pots and kettles and spears and pottery and jewelry. So much stuff. Emerald ring. So I have to find an emerald? That is so cool. Look at that. Swords. So even though I've been playing this for 45 days, there's so much more left to do. So yeah, there's not as much of a bottleneck down here now, which is cool. Oh, my cashier gets a raise. Look at that. So his things are communication, charisma, and efficiency. I just try to keep that equal across the board. Miner, make him walk a little faster. Cool. So if you haven't noticed too, these shields here, they pertain to the weapons you make. Like when I'm making more epic quality weapons or items, I get more of these. Legendary gives me more of these, and so on. So, very cool. Previous career in law enforcement, nice. Alright, what am I upgrading? It doesn't really matter in the long run. I'm just gonna upgrade everything, you know. Oh, I'm running low here on steel. So, I need to assign one of these people. Let's see, one of the people who are doing iron, I'm going to change him over to steel. So I always keep an eye on these little pallets here, whatever they are. Man, a lot of raises here, huh? Blacksmith. Oh, got Bruce here. Bruce he gives stuff to merchants, so I'm gonna make him. He does wooden items, so we'll concentrate on wood for him. Yeah, there you go. He's filling it up, or she is. Very cool. Okay, how's it going over here? Still have a lot of stuff in the warehouse. This is doing well. Nothing's almost full yet. See if we have anyone sitting around. Oh, she almost did. I caught her. She was going to sit down. I saw that. So these workbenches are cool because what they do is they make a metal part and a wood part. And you can see right here, like, he's making a shield, and so they put that metal part down after they made it. Then they have to go make the wood part and bring it up here and assemble it. That's why you need a ton of these things. And what I can do also, I've never tried this, but I'm going to try it. You can actually take control. If you take control, they will stop their action. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do someone who's not busy. No, I think he's busy too. I think they're all busy. They all have stuff to do. I want to see. Oh, okay. Who's this? Oh, he's a. I guess you can't take control of the assistants. That's interesting. Take control. I'm just gonna do it anyway. All right. So now I can walk around. This is like Mountain Blade, or one of those games. So I can start crafting something. Now, what is her thing? So I'm gonna do. What do I want to start crafting? Let's do something simple. Let's do a. None of these are really simple. Let's do this cooking pot. Okay. So I need to get this silver right here. Oh, and it even has a green arrow. That's cool. So that is steel. Pick that up, take it over to the furnace. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's like a mini game. Okay. Wow, that was weird. And then do it on the anvil. This is probably going to be another mini game. Press E at every green spot, I guess. It's like picking locks in on the live server in GTA. Alright, so now it's hot, so now I have to go put it over in the cooling thing. Can I run? No, I can't run. This is cool. And then you just put it away. Oh, nice. I even got an achievement for that. that is so cool. Okay, I'm going to do tab to return. Let her go back to her work. I'm glad I tried that out. That was kind of fun. I wish I could control one of the assistants, though. Can't do that. Can I control the designers? Ooh, let's see. Oh. I guess there's nothing really for him to do. Alright, go back to work. Oh, she's maxed out on design. Yeah, so I need to start giving her points and other stuff, which is fine. It's kind of a waste. Assistant Eustace needs to be faster. Claire, let's bump that up. And Finian. Now we're doing it. Oh, look at this. This is my first guy I ever got. Alan. He has no nose. He is maxed out on that because it takes him 20% more time to process an ingot. So I didn't really concentrate on that, but I guess we will now. Herbert. He walks 25% faster. That's a good thing. Let's see. Let's hire another blacksmith. Climb stairs 50% slower. No. 20% less XP. Let's do this one. Oh, is it the end of the night already? Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Look how much money I made, though. That's cool. Why doesn't Alan get a nose? I don't know. It's the way the designers made it. Alright, so it's the end of that day. We need to let everyone finish up their jobs. Oh, there's still a lot of stuff here on the benches. So they finish those up. They don't just let them sit. These guys are all mingling. They're talking to the back of their heads for some reason. Finish that. See, it's kind of cool. Oh, this one has all these design points. I'm going to do that. It's kind of cool when the day's over and it doesn't take time, where you can do all this kind of stuff. Oh, and I got an elite worker. Nice. So I get to choose one of these four. This one will increase or make all the walking speed of the assistants the same while carrying as they do empty-handed. Every worker earns 10% more XP. That would be a great one. All blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying. No, you get one more floor in the basement. Wait, is that like a sub-basement? That's kind of cool, but I don't really need it right now. Let's do this one. Alright, people are still working. It's like 3 a.m. Oh man, my steel production is pretty low. Let me change that. Let's do this one. Sterling silver. Let's change him to steel. You were previously a deputy sheriff, left my agency and went into state government. Now I'm employed by the state lottery department. Do you get to win the lottery? Like, is that your job to win the lottery every day? I'll take, can I, like, be an assistant or something, or can I work from home and be an assistant? No, that's cool though. All right, start next day. All right, check out these blueprints. Oh, I can upgrade a lot of stuff. Now I try to upgrade the lower stuff first because I don't want to earn points for the uncommon quality. I can't really use them anymore. Steel ingot, mold smelter. Oh, new blueprint. What do we want to open up here? Let's do something that uses wood. So we'll do this spear right here. I like to try to use up the wood, that's for sure. Oh, there's a queue starting. You can't even play. Wow. I guess that makes sense though. Because if you could play, you probably would win. You'd probably have some kind of like side knowledge. I don't know. Oh, what did I open up here in the store? Circle rack. That's cool. Let's build one of those. Put it right there. What can we put on the circle rack? Oh, spears. Nice. So that'll be full of spears. Okay. I have a few of these guys who are just making stuff for these racks for the store, and they are not keeping up. It's crazy. Actually, I should probably hire more. Let's see. I like this one. $6,000. That is an expensive hire right there. Why is she standing there? Okay. One thing I've noticed, so this is considered an early access game, right? I mean, it launched, but I think it, you know how they do now. But I think it's actually really good for being an early access game. And I haven't had any problems with, the AI just kind of wandering off, or like everything pretty much knows what it's supposed to do. Which is pretty cool. Design. Lumberjack. You're not allowed to have any secondary employment at any businesses that sell lotto. Well, that makes sense. Revolving door law. Yeah, that makes sense. But that does sound interesting. One time when I was a kid, I was probably 15. It was maybe I was even younger. It was my very first job, and I sold newspaper subscriptions. And my friend and I, they were going to throw out a bunch of these papers that were at the end of the day. And we went through, and they had these inserts with scratch-offs, right? This is in like the 90s, so they just had inserts in the paper for the lotto. And we scratched them all off. There were probably 10 of them, and we won. We won like $50. It wasn't a lot, it was $50. But we were considered an employee of the paper, so we couldn't win. And I forgot what we did. I don't think I ever got. I think we were going to have somebody else turn it in, or I don't know, something like that. But never saw that $50. And you know, for a 14-year-old or 15-year-old, however old I was, it was like $50. In today's money, that would be like 500. But yeah, I totally get it. That makes sense. Oh man, all right. I think I'm gonna, at the end of this day, I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna move all the smelting stuff downstairs and then open this up to be More forging, more anvils, more storage. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Design. Almost 400. Ooh, and I can unlock smelting large ingots. Oh, man. I have a feeling I'm going to be using all 5 of these floors. Well, I guess there's 5 plus the basement, so there's 6 floors. Yeah, it's going to be... Actually, let me... There's like no time to do anything while the game's going. Silver bracelet. Let's do these spears. They didn't make any yet. Man, look at how bare these shelves are. This one has 2 cups. How do we even... People can't even buy anything. There's nothing on the shelves. Oh, wait. What's this one? What's going on with this one? This rack is inaccessible. Oh, man. I didn't know that. Well, let's store this one away. Because I can't even make anything with that yet. So we will stash that. Huh. That's interesting. Come on, we need to make some wood stuff over here. Oh, all my stuff is... I need iron. Now, the good thing about iron is you can just buy more. You can't do that with these other ones. They have to be made. But iron, I can just purchase it. And $360 for 15 of them. Better than nothing. Alright, so let's go down and start building some more smelters. 2 different kinds of smelters. So we'll do these. I'm going to end up moving these again too, I know it. Let's just do this wall full of smelters. So we'll go 1, 2, and I do have some upstairs I'm going to move down here too, but we'll start off like this. I have to say, though, this is probably one of my top 5 favorite types of games. Like management, you know. I probably like straight up crafting games better. I mean, this is a straight up crafting game, but I love, like PAX Day is such a great game. Alright, I don't care about floor or wall types. Oh, can earn more of those. This is a mystery chest. I'm not really interested in that. Well, let's just do money. Or no. Yeah, let's just do this one. Straight up moolah. Can't go wrong with money. I love how even when the things that they're making on the anvils turn into the shape of the piece. That's so cool. You know, it starts out as an ingot, they're smashing it down, and then bam. It's kind of cool. Now, if I want to hire more people, it's pretty easy. All you do is you make more of these benches. So I like to have them ready. So it's 3 people per, so now I can hire 9 more people, you know, when it comes down to it. I do enjoy management games, but crafting and building is my all-time favorite. Yeah, that's, I guess I forgot to keep going there. So I also love tower defense games, which is kind of a management game also. You know, you're managing towers, you're managing the efficiency of paths and stuff like that. Those are fun. Oh man. Buy a bunch of this. Also, I like MMOs, but also crafting, you know, crafting in MMOs. Those are always fun. Alright, so it's the end of the day. I'm going to start moving stuff. So, we have our regular smelters here, which we're going to put just in a big old line right here. It's going to go straight down the line here with these smelters, and then we're going to do the other smelters over here, I think. That should give us enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 left. I guess I'll probably do 2 lines of them. And what's cool is the green area is just their work area, but they can go between, you know, they can walk between these. So if I put more across this way, they won't get blocked in or anything. So like, I'll go like this. At my job, I write emails summarizing things for people when they should have just been paying attention for themselves for the first place. Or he's smart enough to get it without a summary, or be smart enough. So you should be playing these games, is what you're saying. This is going to be a lot of smelting. I'm going to have to hire more people, which, you know, I'm good with that. And, okay, so, there's actually 2 more. Okay, no problem. And I'm just going to take down this wall. There's no need to have that there. Oops. Alright, so I can buy 3 more. We'll go ahead and do that. 1, or I guess 2 more. 2. Alright, so there's my row of basic smelters. And then let's go back up and grab these. Oh yeah, they'll fit really nicely right there. I'll just do a line of those, and then I can always keep the... Actually, let me do that. Well, we'll keep these here now, but when I get more design tables, I'll just go over there. I'm not even going to build walls, you know, who cares? It's a basement, right? There we go. Maybe that might be too many if I do an entire line. But I'm at least going to buy a couple. I have a ton of... Yeah, I guess I would do the whole line. Might as well. You got to keep it consistent, right? So we have this line. We have that. You know what I just thought about? Nah. I'll keep the storage upstairs. Yeah. I was thinking about doing some storage down there, but let's take down these walls. We don't need walls. They just get in the way. We're all about efficiency here. So let's move these to the corners. Well, let's make this all storage over here. So we have the wood storage, we have this here. Not really a rhyme or reason to my placement of these, but I do want to make another iron one. And then that should be good. Well, let's see. Maybe I should make the other iron one in a different spot. We'll keep that there for now. Okay, and just because there's an empty spot right there, I'm gonna build another one of these right there. These wood tables. We'll go ahead and move these here. That way I can buy another one. Actually, buy two more. Alright, so now we have more wood tables. Only slightly in the way right there. It's not a big deal. Cooling things. These never really bottleneck. They do pretty well with these. There's never... I mean, I guess right there, they're... that's not going to be bad. So, now I can really start opening up this stuff. Let's do... Let's just do these kind of over here. Because I needed more of those. There was always a bottleneck with those. Then we can put these right in the middle of the stairway. I think it'll be fine. Actually, is this interesting to anyone else? I love this kind of stuff. Some of these are being used. Here, let me start the day again. So this kind of makes a wall. So he does metal items. He's maxed out. Carpentry table is inaccessible. Which one? Which one's inaccessible? Is it the ones in the back? Yeah. Okay, well, then that means... I guess that's why I had it like that before, with the turned one. So they could at least get back there. Okay, well that makes sense. So we'll go like that. There we go. So now they have a walkway. These chests seem alright. I don't think I really need more of those. Because this will eventually all be a store down here anyway. What else? Okay, they're done with that. Hopefully they can access all of those, but I'm going to buy 2 more. I feel like that might not be enough, but we'll keep it like that for now. And I think I'm even going to move these up. Oops. Maybe what I'll even do is I'll make a walkway. Like that, so they can go between them. Because what I'd like to do is buy, make them go back to back like this. Now, they should not have any problems with enough of these furnaces. That is a lot of furnaces. And let's just go ahead and do... two more of these. We'll make this one iron. We'll make this one copper. And this one, oops, I think I accidentally hit sell. This one will be copper. And then this one will be silver. I'll rearrange that later. That'll be fine. Alright. And then, oh, still got people progressing here. You're enjoying it? Well, that's good. I appreciate that. I think it's interesting sometimes to see how these things work out, you know. All right, let's buy another chest. I didn't think I wanted to, but when I think about it, it would be nice to have one extra one. We just really got to work on these here, which is kind of crazy. So I don't think I need to buy any more of those because they're already not full. But I think this will help. Maybe, you know, people will get iron from 2 different spots. Hopefully they won't line up in front of this whole thing. Yeah, that should be good. I still have all this room here. I do have ore crates, but they don't work very well. I wish the assistants took from here and put them in the ore crates, but they don't do that. And I do have more stuff to unlock too. I have a sharpening wheel. I have a smelter for larger ones, which, you know, that'll give me room for that. I have pottery wheels, painting table, kiln. I have these jewelry makers down here. So, you know, I got to leave room for that stuff too. All right. Can unlock Let's unlock fire pit. So now, oh man, that's a drastic sound difference. So now I can make a fire pit, which increases stamina regeneration. Let's put that right here. I'll do that for each of my mines. Wait, do they get more expensive? $12,000. They do get more expensive. Pickaxe rack. So I have all this stuff. That's good. And then these guys need a campfire too. Fire pit. Just put it right there. So they should be set on a lot of different stuff. And I think I can start my next day. And we'll see how these changes do. Look at that. Right straight through the walkway. Excellent. Alright, so they're coming down here to smell. Oh yeah, I need to hire more assistants. That is for sure. Because, yeah, let's hire him. I don't want the walk. I don't want the going up and down the stairs slower either. That's a bad one. Let's refresh. Attracts more customers, demands 10% wage. I don't care about that. Can carry 2 extra bag, but oh no. Up and down, yeah, that's a good one. Walks faster, but attracts 1% less customers. We'll do that one. Alright, so since I just hired them, they went over here. So now I need to assign them. We're going to make them craft ingots. Craft ingots. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. And then one more we'll do for craft ingots. Okay, so they should all be working down here in the old basement. There's a little bit, no. They're doing pretty well over here. There's no big queue. Those furnaces are almost all filled up. That's good. Cool. The random employee pros cons is hilarious and strangely accurate how people also have these intricate and seemingly unrelated pros cons. Yeah, it is. It's funny. Alright. Need to hire more people here in a second. Alright, let's hire another blacksmith. We have... Yep, that's a good one. Sure does rain a lot in this game. Alright, we have a couple people sitting around. Frederick, what are you supposed to be doing? Merchant carts. Well, So that basically means that there is not enough stuff in these boxes for them to take out here. So I need to hire more blacksmiths. Hiring more blacksmiths is almost always the answer. Unless they walk slower. I like this one. He's kind of, we'll refresh this. Okay. Not worried about that so much. Let's hire him. Oh, I'm out of money. This is going to be one of those days where I lose a bunch of money because I hired a bunch of people. Crispin. He's now maxed out. And he walks 20% faster too. It's my star athlete right there. One of them. So I made a lot of smelters. They're not using them all, but I think maybe eventually they will. Oh, maxed out. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. I guess when they smelt down there and then they have to bring it up here to put here, it's not that efficient, but it's kind of the best way to do this. Oh, what is this? Uh-oh. Steel ingot. I need to assign someone to do some steel ingot. How about this guy? You look like a good candidate. Oh man, and iron too. I need to hire more. Actually, a lot of these people who are sitting upstairs... Oh, there they go. They're not doing it now. A lot of those people that are sitting upstairs, I should probably move them over. Oh, there we go. He needs to be crafter. Do iron. So I don't have a silver mace, or the bracelet I can't put out yet, but I don't have a silver mace out anywhere. Let's see if I can change that. Oh yeah. So what is that? Guess I just need to make another one. Weapon rack. Oh, I already have one of these. Put that there. Silver mace. There we go. Alright. I need to stop spending money. I need to start making some money. Alright. We're out of... Well, let me fill these back up. I hate spending money on this, but it's not bad. What is that? Silver. Curious if you have any lazy employees with certain names. Can you maintain a list of those you catch just sitting around and release their names? Yep, let's see. Oh, who's this? Hector. Actually, Hector is my he's like a maxed out guy, and he only moves wood back and forth. So he's not busy all the time because the wood's full. They're not using enough wood. So it's kind of not his fault. Frederick, though. Frederick has no excuse. Leoric. Leoric? Leoric? Go ahead and buy some more benches. So yeah, what I was going to say is Hector here, he's maxed out. He's an expert. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's midnight. So he does a really great job, but he also sits on that bench a long time. Oh, look at that expenditure right there. That was a lot of stuff I spent. Here's like nice, you know, little graphs they have and all that stuff. For I haven't had any angry people. No customers have left angry, although I'm kind of surprised because our shelves are empty. Here's how much money I've made in different stuff. Sold a lot of silver goblets. Well, actually malls. Oh, those are for merchants. Resources. My wood is going down because there's 2 other forests I haven't unlocked yet. And then I haven't unlocked the gold mine. So I have a long way to go. I'm not even close to being done with this game. I think this is working out pretty well. Those stockpiles I have here. Might be making too much copper. Let's see. Oh, I only have 1 person working on copper. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people working on iron, and it's not keeping up. Huh. Interesting. Let's hire another blacksmith. Oh, wait. I don't have any money. Gotta wait for the next day. People are still working? Oh, they're working on the workbench. Got the one guy who works all that OT. There we go. Alright, let's watch him this time. On super fast mode. Where is the bottleneck? Oh, they're still right there. They really want that iron. And then they bottleneck. Now the furnace isn't bad. Yeah, there's a little bit of bottleneck with the anvils, but that's just at the beginning of the day. That's not bad. Alright, we finished this one. We get tons of design points, which is cool. Oh, here we go. New blueprint. Let's upgrade the shield. Well, I'm in the red. Alright. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I'm running out of iron here, though. Oh, I don't have enough money to restock. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I didn't for a second there. See, the thing that's saving me is selling stuff in the store. Because I don't make money on this stuff until I fill up an entire cart. Yeah, these guys aren't even using all this stuff down here. Nobody's doing any woodworking. Well, let's do that one. Almost to day 50, day 48. New blueprint. What do I want to open up? Let's do the spiked mace. Oh, I'm out of iron again. At least I have a bunch of money now. Let me just fill this up. I have a bunch of people working on iron too, and they're just not keeping up. Oh, that one's done. What's next? Oh, this will give me a bonus. The green is a 10% bonus. We'll do that one. find a place for that spiked mace. So I'll buy another rack. Spiked mace, there we go. No. I like that one. And I like that one. I don't like when they gain less XP because it just makes them level more slowly, you know. Let's assign more to the racks too. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crafting for racks and all these crafting for merchants. Let's make this one no. There we go. We'll make this one craft for racks. So that means they're specifically crafting for the store itself. There's a little bit of a bottleneck here. We'll add these water things. Yeah, this is working out. I like seeing, like, the customers will come up and look at the item and they'll think about it. Like, this guy's thinking about it. We'll see if he actually buys it. He's like, no, I don't need that. I have one at home. I have a silver mace. These two guys, oh, 3 guys looking at the same. Oh, they just restocked it too. So we got 3 guys. Oh, they don't want it either. She's gonna buy one. Come on. You don't like the price? You don't like the quality? It's very high quality. He's gonna buy one. Come on, you're gonna buy one, right? Oh, wait, what is their deal? Silver mace. Oh, it's not the highest quality. It's kind of a low quality. Can't please all the people. Am I right? Oh, running low here. I guess I'm glad I got those other cooling things because they are lining up in front of these. Alright, it's midnight. People have to finish up their jobs. Wow, look at that money for that for today. Still a lot of work to be done while these guys sit and chat. The basement's done. Basement crew. And just sit back and drink some coffee while they ting away. Oh, that person's bringing it upstairs. They still have to assemble it and everything. Let's check them out while they do it. That's cool. I like that. How it makes it actually go together and everything. Alright, Bruce. No pressure. We're just... Oh, wait. Also, Petra. No pressure, Petra. We're just all waiting for you. There we go. Another rainy day. Look how fast that guy is. Hector? Is that Hector? Stop. I can't even click on him. He's so fast. Bro. No. Hector, where are you going? Yes, that's Hector. Whew. Stuff's happening. Oh, we're getting stuff on the shelves now. That's good. Got a lot of pots and pans, or cast iron pots here. Oh, there's a person here we can hire. They have... Oh, they could be a designer. Oh, and this person too. I'll hire 2 new designers and then make design tables. Oops, down here. So we'll make 1, 2. And then, so those are the newest blacksmiths I just hired. Design and design. Cool. Oh, this one's name is Sarah. Sarah's a miner. Wait, nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that from my recording. Sarah's not a miner. Craft 10,000 items. Got the achievement for that. That's cool. Oh, new blueprint there. Oh, there we go. Wooden spears. I think I get an achievement for day 50. So, should be getting that in a second. New blueprint. Let's do long hoe. It seems to rain a lot in the game, but it does add a nice ambience. Yeah, it does. I get enough rain at home, you know. Crafting for merchants. Yay! I can unlock smelting large ingots. Oh, third floor is next. Alright, so now we can craft large ingots. So it probably opened up... Oh yeah, the big smelter. Which would be... We'll do 2 of these right here. Just for the heck of it. So, I guess I can go through... Let's see, in the assistants... I'm going to do... We'll do this guy. We'll change him to... Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Large steel ingot, large bronze, and large sterling silver. Let's do large steel. So that means I also need to make a crate for that. We'll make that right here. Yeah, there we go. Large steel. Okay. Cool, and then once I start making the other large ones, we'll put those crates there. I swear I could just stay in the screen. With this many employees, there's always someone progressing. Oh. Smelt first large steel ingot. Another achievement. That's cool. So, what I don't know is this large steel ingot, what does it do? Is it for, like, other things require it, I guess? Like, I'm wondering if I can use large steel for just, like, a normal steel thing. I'm not sure. Because I am running low on steel, that's for sure. Let's see if we can hire another assistant. Yep, let's do that. Carry 2 extra things. Walks faster. Yeah, let's do that one. So, oh. So the 2 I just hired, this one walks faster. Let's make them craft ingots. Just regular old steel? Or no, I guess iron. We really need iron. I want to see someone use these big ones. I just spent all that money on it, and I need to watch them do it, you know what I mean? Come on, who's gonna use the biggins? Big boys over there. Oh, here he goes. Oh, he's bringing actual steel to put in there and make a bigger piece of steel. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that rain is kind of soothing. Okay, they're just design. End of the day. Third floor would be cool. I don't think I'll use it yet, though. So I'll probably unlock Pine Forest next. Trade routes. Oh, yeah, you can trade. Make trade routes. Wow. Let's speed this up. Let me check on my... Alright. So they still... Okay, they still have this giant pile, which I guess they're moving into the carts and then bring it with them, but I don't know if they're cutting more. Oh yeah, there's still some way out there in the edges of the forest. So I guess they were just better at cutting than they are making the stuff. But so they still have a ways to go. They're good. And then the mines. Oh yeah, these are not even close to being depleted. They're all resting. So they just live down in the mines. Wow. Start next day. I wish they were all as fast as Hector. Hector's a little speed demon. Look at him. Let's see. I can probably attract more customers, although again, I don't know how much sense that makes. Banner. Can I just put a... Oh, I can just put banners like that. Let's just put them... Does that work right there? Oh yeah, you can put them anywhere. Banner. Banner. Okay. I don't want to go crazy with it, but... Oh, I have one of these in my inventory. Put that right there. When it has like a little 1 in parentheses, that means you have one in your inventory. Like this, I have 2 of these in my inventory, but I don't really see the need to get them. I don't know. I wonder if we'll be able to do fishing later. That's not very blacksmith related, but you know. You gotta feed these guys, right? Oh man, I'm out of steel again. There's a designer. Let's hire him. And then, oops, I keep wanting to go upstairs. We'll do this right here. Maurice, you are a designer. Who cares if he climbs stairs up and down slower, because he's just going to be standing in front of his design table all day. Maybe I'll buy some more of these too. Workbench. I feel like they get used pretty much a lot. There we go. Got some money. Ooh, oh, 1,000. Let's do that one. Oh man, these are so tempting. Let's do this one though. Another thing I wish they had here is like in Bellwright, so you can make preferences, like crafting preferences for these guys. So like this one, they craft items from a chest and carry them to the merchant carts outside. When there are no items for the merchant carts, this assistant will restock racks. So it has a primary job and a secondary job. Well, in games like Bellwright, you can assign the priority of a bunch of jobs. So let's say there are no merchant carts to do. There are no racks to restock. Instead of going to sit down, they could, restock the wood, or they could smelt metal. You know what I mean? Like, other options for them to do would be great. Oh, Deborah is maxed out now. Design points for Maurice. All right, what did we finish? money one. Let's do this one next. It's a well-oiled machine right here, I'll tell you what. So I don't have the long hoe anywhere. So I'm gonna make another rack, weapon rack right here. There we go. The store's getting pretty tight. I could probably make, I could move this thing back, well, yeah, I can move that back a little bit and make a couple more shelves, but pretty soon I'm gonna need to clear this out and extend the store out. Maybe I'll do this corner first. Cherubert? Cherubert. These all suck. I am curious. I'm going to look at my Steam real quick. So I've gotten 45 out of 72 achievements. Oh, I'm about to get one after I finish my 50th day. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff left. That's a lot of achievements, 72. It's kind of cool. Now, there's the people who made this game also made Tavern Master, which is the whole reason I heard about this game. Tavern Master is very similar to this, except you're making, you're making tables and bringing beer and food out to customers and stuff like that. And that's a fun game. That's one of the only games where I have 100% achievement mastery on. It was pretty easy though. I don't think it had that many achievements. But I think they did a good job, and so when I saw this game was by the same people, I wishlisted it. And it just released like 3 days ago? 2 days ago? Alright, let's see. Iron... Lots of iron workers. Wow, a lot of iron workers. Look at all that copper I have too, wow. I probably don't need 2 people working on copper. One... Oh no, I only have 1 person working on copper. Let's put him on iron. Or, no, maybe large bronze ingot. Yeah, let's do that. Because I want to buy a large bronze ingot thingy right there. And what the heck? I'll buy one for... what's the last one I need? Large sterling silver ingot. Yeah. Okay. I've heard of that tavern game, and that does look fun when playing with friends. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess you can play with friends. I don't think I've done that. Now, I did buy, and I played a different Blacksmith game, and what's funny is when I got it, I thought it was this game, because I got an alert about it. I'm like, oh, that Blacksmith. I didn't even check it out. I was just like, oh, that Blacksmith game is out. And I bought it. It was super cheap, though. It was like, you know, a couple bucks. I do like the other one, the one that I streamed, but it kept crashing or something. I had some kind of problem with it. This one is more my speed. I like this one. Oh, I'm completely out of iron ore? What's going on with my mine? Maybe I should hire more miners. Let's see. Hire miner. Pickaxe damage is 25% lower, but XP is higher. I'm not worried about how fast this guy walks, so I'm going to hire him. They're using a lot of iron up there. Cool. Complete your 50th day. Awesome. Still, oh, I'm out of iron here. Let's fill these up. Yeah, they're still standing in line right there because they're going to the two that are right next to each other. So maybe I should move one of those. Well, now I have to wait for him to stop using them. Ooh, bows. I haven't made bows in a while. New blueprint. Oh, look at this. Silver shield, which uses large sterling silver, regular sterling silver, and silver. Wow. Royal shield. Wow, look at these things. These are so cool. So this, I'm going to do the Doom Mace because I want one of those back at the house. Oh wait, this just opened up for me. Let's do the Royal Shield. Nice. We're going to be making some Royal Shields. He's maxed out. Let's... %20 more time to process ingot, so we'll concentrate on wood. Is that all? Is that all, you guys? Okay. let's hire someone to do... Here, 2 extra items, 1% less customers. Huh. I'm gonna hire someone to do a different kind of metal. No, these are blacksmiths. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have someone craft large sterling silver. Because I think I'll get an achievement for that too. There we go. Smelt first large sterling silver ingot. Let's see, do I have someone working on regular sterling silver? What is this? Silver. Oh, large sterling silver. Oh, I hate to do it. I'm going to have to take one of these iron workers. Sterling silver. There we go. So many employees. So much tinging. Alright, have the money. While I have the money, I should hire... Oh, there's another... So he has walks 25% or 20% faster and heats ingots 50% faster. Yes, please. Always grab those guys. So he's going to concentrate on most complex first. So you have your good guys do stuff like that. You can also change your level up where it'll level them up automatically, so you don't have to go through here and do that. But I like having that control of being able to change it myself. To hire one more smelter. Oh. Yeah, we'll have him do craft ingots, bronze. Because I don't have anyone making bronze ingots. Finished a job. Oh, that one was quick. That was the bow one. I don't care about paintings. Ooh, 1,000 would be nice. 1,400 would be even better. Let's do that. Let's hire one more person for... Oh, I can't. We need more benches. Why are these guys... So why is she sitting down? Oh, there's no ore. Ah, they're working faster. Okay. That's why there's not enough iron. So I need to hire more miners. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah. 10 more stamina, walk slower. Alright, so these are the miners. They're all pretty much distributed. Okay. So we'll get some more iron in here. We need that badly. New blueprints. I want to make all this stuff. This stuff is all so great. Let's go ahead and make that Doom Mace. The thing is freaking incredible looking. Yeah, so I have tons of copper. It's just that iron. I need more workers. Let me go down here. This iron mine. I need another resting area. That way I can hire more people. Yeah. We're going to put him in the iron mine. And this one in the iron mine. Cool. That should be good. I like how they fill the boxes up at the end of the night, and then in the morning all the workers just come out here and start unloading it. All right. See, that makes it efficient because they can carry a ton of stuff when it's, when the boxes are full, and then they just come out here and distribute it. That's kind of cool. I might need to build a couple more anvils here. We'll build one. We'll make a special one right there. This one's almost done. That one's getting close. It's so cool just to watch him work. Doom Mace. I wish you could do something with these items. Like, I mean, I know that that would be a whole different game, but I don't know. Make a character and armor them all up and have the best weapons and everything. Yeah, ting, ting, ting. Yep. A lot of tinging. This slightly reminds me of that chicken egg laying game where you upgrade the coop and feed and all the elements of the chicken's life. I forgot what it's called. Yes, what was that called? Egg Incorporated? Was that it? Yeah, this does remind me of that. Sterling silver. I have someone working on sterling silver. Right? Yeah, no, that's silver. Sterling, large sterling. I know I just changed someone to be sterling. This one. There you go. So I have one person working on sterling silver. Oh. So you can have multiple counters too. So once I get the store big enough, you can have multiple counters. That'll be kind of cool. Yeah, I like that game. We used to play that on our phones. Egg Incorporated. I think it's still a really popular game. Oops. Not watching my iron here. Alright, that one's done. Next will be... Oh, we can't make that stuff. There we go. There's a blueprint. That one's done. Let's do... I don't really need silver ore. We'll just do money. 175, that's a lot. Although, I kind of need these too. I don't know, we'll choose this one. Money's always good. New blueprint. I keep eyeing this silver shield. But then we have this stuff down here that really needs to be made. Let's just do big spoon. Oh, mined 1,000 silver. Nice. That reminds me, I can change one of these shield things to be this shield. Climb stairs slower. Alright, this guy should be a designer. I'm gonna make him a designer. So I have to build a design table. You, sir. are destined to be a designer. All right. 20% less time to process ingot. So she definitely focuses on that. What else? Designer. Ingot crafter. Speaking of ingots, how am I doing? Still out of sterling silver. There was other corporate game where you basically managed various workers, from IT guys, janitors, office workers, etc., and slowly upgrade your building. I love games like that. Egg Incorporated was a fun game because it was very much like dependent on, you know, you upgrade stuff and then it was dependent on the next thing and all that. There are a lot of games like that. And I would like to just play them all, you know. Every one of them. Man, I feel like I need to hire more. Just there's two of them. Let me build. Oops. Build more benches so I can grab those two. I'm just gonna do benches like all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if there's a limit to how many employees you can have. All right, we'll stop there. Okay, so we have these two, and what that basically means is they have no negative traits. So XP and walks faster. Yes, please. Wow, I can hire 34 new. Let's see. Faster. Oh, no problem there. No, I don't like any of these. Let's refresh. No. Oh. Nice. Walks faster, I don't care how much they demand. They're all worth it. Alright, that should be good. Hired a few of them. This one makes iron ingot. Make them walk faster. There we go. This one, oh, he's a designer. All right, I need to change this guy to be ingot crafter. Steel. And then she's also going to be a crafter for just iron. Man, what are all these people doing? What? Oh, it's the iron thing again. Ran out of iron. Well, maybe I should reassign some of these iron people then. Let's see what we're low on. We're low on iron, but I can buy it, so it's not a big deal. We're low on sterling silver. I think that's it. Let's have him do sterling silver. All right. So yeah, there's a problem with this ore here. I really need to get more workers. So yeah, so now we have 9 workers down in that iron mine. Oh, that's a nice piece. What are you working on? Oh, it's that special shield. Nice. Cool. Oh man, I'm in the red. It's getting deeper in the red. What are you supposed to be doing? Merchant carts. Oh, we have people waiting on the tables? Wait a minute. I need to buy more. Oh, I don't have any money. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait. I love this shield. I have to make one of these at home. Yeah, I'm going through a ton of iron. Might even need to get more miners down there. But I don't have any money right now, so I have to wait for that. Oh, designer? Don't have money. Got someone working on silver? Yes, this person, silver. Oh, about to get some money here. Oh, wait. Getting design points. And money. There we go. Another blueprint. Or a bonus. 10% bonus. If you complete it in time, you'll get a 10% bonus, but if you don't, you'll get 20% less coins. What is the oh, 24 hours. They're pretty busy. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Let's do this one. Alright, at least I have money to play with. So they're all standing there waiting for iron. There's plenty of silver ore too. I don't know why they're not making silver unless they're just using it super fast. Yeah. Wow, look at all these people I can hire. Yeah. Do that one. Is that it? I can't put any more in the... Oh, not enough space. So I need to make more resting areas. So let's do that real quick. Iron mine. Rest area. I can make one more rest area. So that will allow me to hire a few more iron miners, which is good. Because we don't need them all here in this copper mine. And there we go. Get to work. So this one actually, well, yeah, let's start working on design for them. They can be a future designer, Mr. Rogue. Here, let's edit. I want to play around with the editing a little bit. Let's make... That's cool. Not too much variety in clothes, but... Oh, 25 different hairstyles? I like that one. He's got his hair in his eyes. Always go with unibrow. What is that? I like this one. We'll do that one. He's an old man. He's been here a while. Rogue. I mean, if I wanted to do it right, I would make... Well, I mean, I don't know. To make it easier, I could make all the designers look alike and all the, you know, ones who run materials back and forth look alike. So then I would be able to, like, tell them when I'm looking straight at them. But variety. I like variety. Oh, she's a designer. All right, end of the day. It's cool. So I guess this replenishes throughout the night. Yeah, because these are all... Oh, this one's almost done, but I guess they replenish. Oh. Missed that one. What do we want? New blueprint. I'm gonna do this other shield. This thing looks great. Oh, I didn't even use up all my iron. That's cool. I guess hiring more people worked. It's amazing how that works out. Alright, we need more racks for stuff. We have stuff we're not selling. Actually. Oh yeah. Let's get that doom mace out there. Can I put it right there? Doom mace. Oh, actually, let's put it right. Put it right there. I wonder if there are stats on what people are buying. Number of items considered by customers on average. And yellow line shows the average number of items considered only because they were close to other similar items. Oh. Okay. That's a weird statistic. Here we go. Here are the items. So I am selling in the shop. I get, let's see, can I? All right, so I've made the most money off of 5 silver maces, but I sold the most copper goblets. Huh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool statistic. I've not sold any sickles. Huh. All right. Love that morning rush. Morning rush hour. Traffic. Alright, some of these I'm going to stop making. I'm going to stop making the big stuff for now. Large sterling silver, I'm going to turn that off. Same with large bronze. I think I'm going to turn that off too. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? I can upgrade the shield. I think the next day I'm going to have to start thinking about expanding the store. Maybe I can put these somewhere else. I like them there though. Too bad I couldn't put that stuff outside, but you can't. Like a little porch or something. That'd be cool. think what I'll do, maybe I'll move all this wood stuff down here and put these here and then extend the store. Hopefully you can see my mouse. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, you can see it. There we go. Oh, they're maxed out on design. Well, I think I've been playing this for what, almost 3 hours. I think that's probably going to be it for me. I need to make myself some lunch and pause it here so I don't lose anything. But I thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate hanging out, just hanging out while I play games is basically what I'm doing. It's always cool to be able to chat with people and stuff. So be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. You can always, always appreciate that. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.